To die intestate means to die without a will, and without a will, that often means the state will decide what to do with what you leave behind. It's important to make out a last will and testament so that your family has a blueprint of your estate.
Local money expert J.B. Bryan joins us this morning to walk us through the steps of creating a will. Hey, girl.
Even more than that. We're gonna talk about today.
A lot more than that.
Yes, is that there was a big discussion about Prince, and everybody thought, oh, it's such a big deal that he doesn't have a will. Well, I'm here to say that a will is a very small part of what you need to do to make sure that your money lives longer than you do.
Okay.
So when they said Prince didn't have a will, I said, well, that's pretty much what I would expect from him because he's very private. A will is a public document, and it's for things that really are left over because there's so many things that we can do to make sure that our money and the distribution of our assets is not public. Okay. We can, and organization is the key.
What's our first step in building it up then?
Making a list of everything that you have that's worth more than $100, and also making a list of all of the accounts that you have. And then as you're organizing things, it would lead you into making sure that on those accounts are the beneficiaries updated. Did you know that the beneficiaries on your accounts actually supersede what you write in your will? So, and many people don't think that. They think that if I put my IRA goes to this person on my will, that means that I don't have to update the information on the IRA contract. But your retirement accounts are actually contracts. So so for many people, their retirement account is their biggest asset.
Right.
So once you've taken care of that, everything else.
I got you on my IRA.
I appreciate it, Bill. I got you on mine. So, but that's important because if you have a change in life, if you get divorced or something changes, you want to change the beneficiaries.
Yes, your first thing is to contact your financial advisor and update that form. And I was explaining that to a client one time, and he said, well, I have to go talk to my lawyer before I update my beneficiary. My wife passed away. I said, no, actually, you need to talk to me first. Get that beneficiary form. He said, well, no, I got to talk to him first. So I said, okay, talk to your lawyer. And then the lawyer told him, no, you need to talk to her too. So I was like, yes. But a lot of times we skip that very important step. And some things would have really been complicated for him if something had happened to him while he was confused about the chain of things. But definitely your financial professional, your legal professionals are all very important. And there's things that you can do with your financial accounts that can actually take care of a lot of assets, take care of a lot of things where your will is among the list of things to do.
Let's talk initials then, PODs and TODs when it comes to your bank accounts.
That's right. And very important is your transfers on death, those accounts. So your account, even my checking account says transfer on death to the person I want the account to transfer onto. Your brokerage accounts have transfer on death. So they are contracts. If you add the TOD to your accounts, and you don't need that on your retirement accounts, but the TODs are for accounts that are not retirement accounts.
So if I have a checking account I established 30 years ago and I've never gone back and looked at that, who knows what's on there?
Yes.
Yeah. There's probably nothing on it. It's something you have to add.
That's right. You want to add your who you would like this to pass on to.
Yes, He's giving me everything.
I want to get in the mix here.
It ain't much, baby.
What about me? I always get left out. But the transfer on death is a great way to make sure that your money is not publicly disclosed on who actually. You don't want everybody to know that Cheryl received that. So the will actually disclose that Cheryl received my checking account.
And the other thing too with a will is that you decide who's going to take care of your minor children. Because you have to make provisions for that as well.
Yes, and your will is a good way of setting up who would be in charge of your children if something were to happen to you or the other parent, or if you have a non-custodial parent, who would you like to be involved in that child's life, and how you would like things to be handled. A whole different area, but a very important thing that can be taken care of in a will. A very important reason to bring in legal professionals
and then a way to give money to a minor as well.
And the transfer on death is a way. Your beneficiary forms are a great way of transferring to a minor or to the adult for the benefit of the minor.
Who do we make the executor of this? How do you pick that?
Thank you for asking about that, because the executor has to be a person who will do what you said.
Not interpret.
Look, I know that you may not know, but look, and I know that you all know that a lot of times what you said in your will does not get done, unfortunately. So you have the probate process that is there to help you, but a lot of times it's still not done. So your executor has to be a person who will be okay emotionally if something happens to you. So it might not be your spouse. It might be a person who could handle things at that time.
We'll end on that note, JB. Thank you much. And you can get more information from JB on her money seminars every Wednesday at noon and Saturday mornings at 10 at her office in Glen Allen.
The seminars are free, but pre-registration is required. Just visit us online at WTVR.com/VTM for a link for more.